Episode number 4, Resilience, Compassion, and Determination in Finding Your Life Purpose with Laura Connor. The acceleration of disruptive technology has created changes in the way we communicate, making it essential to know how to be effective. There are a few places where you can learn the new trends in communication, while developing fellowship through collaboration and improving leadership while volunteering. If you want to navigate through this new normal stage in our society, this show is for you. With your host, Olivic Soho. Laura is an accomplished member of Toastmasters, having served in many different roles over the years and has participated in district-level competitions. Laura is a networking expert. Laura is a networking expert who shares her gift not just at Toastmasters, but with different organizations and businesses at events planned by Connor Speak. Laura is a creative leader, a compassionate woman, and a resilient mother who can teach us that everything is possible if you put your mind to it. Welcome, Laura.
Why, Olivic, thank you for having me here. It's such a pleasure and an honor.
Laura, you have been a member of Toastmasters for over 8 years. What inspired you to join the organization?
What inspired me was just the need to continually improve myself. You see, when I was growing up, I had several years in my early teenage years where I was bullied at school. And so being comfortable or feeling comfortable to get out and speak in front of people that I really didn't know or that I didn't feel it was a safe environment to be in really was a challenge to me. So as I went through high school, college, then off to Vegas, I started to improve on my confidence. Started with karaoke, and then it just started getting out and meeting new people. Then when I returned back to Toronto, I wanted to continue that. And I'd always heard that Toastmasters was the place to go if you wanted to improve your public speaking and your leadership skills. And so I decided to join Markham Toastmasters about 8 years ago, and it was one of the best decisions that I've made.
Nice. Thank you. Yeah, Toastmasters is the place to go. You also mentioned that Toastmasters help you with some personal problems and inspire you to start your business, Connor Speaks. Would you like to talk about it?
Well, certainly. It goes right back to that time when I was bullied, right? Because I know that I wasn't the only person. I'm not the only person that has experienced being bullied as a child or as a teenager or even as an adult. But that really does affect your self-confidence and your ability to get out and share what's important to you, speak up around other people. And being at Toastmasters, it really provided the perfect platform for me to start to speak up about some of these experiences, to actually call the young men's names in a speech. And it was liberating. And once I was able to start to speak about that, but then also start to show how I didn't allow that to keep me back any longer, then it was inspiring to other people. And speaking about the challenges that I face, or they're not big challenges, but challenges my youngest son has autism, and sometimes it's a little bit of a challenge. But speaking about how we're able to raise him and how we're able to see how he's improved over the years really has helped other people, and it's helping me. So being at Toastmasters, it has just allowed me to do this. And then I decided, hey, well, if I'm helping people and I'm helping people in technical industries who they lack the confidence to get out and start to speak, maybe I can start my business and help more people than just being in the Toastmasters environment. So that really was the catalyst to starting Connor Speaks. It started at Toastmasters.
Thank you, Laura. So, Laura, you have served different roles into the organization. How did those roles help you develop your leadership?
Well, I've served in 3 different roles. My first role was as Sergeant at Arms, and that was a really good one because it really helped me to understand that things need to start and end on time, things need to be in place, things need to just run smoothly. And that was for me, it was the entry level leadership role. Thank God I didn't stay there, because a couple of years later, then I served a year as president for the club. And that really helped because I had to manage the whole club and make sure that we take care of the membership, make sure we continue to be present in the community, make sure that we served each individual members, the members that were there for 20 plus years, the members that had just joined last week. And having to deal with people from different backgrounds, different circumstances really taught me a lot in how do you actually lead people, especially volunteers, because it's one thing if you're working with people and everybody's getting paid, so you're there, but you have to do the job because you get paid for it. At Toastmasters, it's a volunteer organization, right? It's run by volunteers. So you have to be able to motivate, encourage, lead, and provide guidance to people who are serving because they want to be there. And Toastmasters, serving as the president, really helped me to do that and to really leave people in a better place than when I met them at the beginning of the year. And then after that, I served a year as the Area 23 director, and that was even more enlightening, and it helped me as a leader because not only was I having to see how my club, my home club, which is in my area, how make sure that they were achieving their goals, but then I was responsible for another 4 other clubs and having to deal with all these different clubs who have different cultures, different ways of doing things, but still make sure that we all achieve the common goal for our area. That helped me. I had to learn new skills. I had to speak to people differently. I had to give of my time, give of my effort, and meet people where they were at. And it's more than just one club because you're dealing with all these different people. So it really, Toastmasters has all the opportunities for you to elevate yourself as a leader. It doesn't have to stay at the club level. And so I'm glad I didn't stay at the club level. Area director was great. Any of the other higher levels, it just helps you as a leader all around. So I'm very glad that I was able to do that.
Thank you, Laura. Yes, not only in the leadership. So, Laura, you won Division A title for Table Topic, represented your division at the District Table Topic Contest in the fall of 2016, and awarded Triple Crown for 2019-2020. How these experiences influenced your career?
Oh, wow. Toastmasters. I mean, the good thing about Toastmasters is it's not just about public speaking, which is what people think. It's about leadership as well. And so while I shared with you my experiences on being the leader, with the contest, the public speaking and standing up there and representing your club, representing my club in all of these different contests really opened up opportunities for me in my business, and Connor Speaks. It elevated me because now more people were aware of who I was and what I did. It was the catalyst for many different collaborations outside of Toastmasters. It opened me up to more people that I could serve in my business. So the contests, they're a valuable way to improve your public speaking skills and your confidence, hands down. but then the payoff also does go much further than just the contest. I've been able to develop a lot. I've been able to develop many strong relationships just because I was representing my club or my area or my division at these contests. So it's been very, very helpful. And I encourage everybody, if there's one thing that you do, enter the contest, enter the contest, enter the contest. Just don't sit back and say, I'm going to show up every week to my meetings. The contests are where you elevate your speaking skills and you increase your visibility, hands down.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you. We have been talking about your Connor Speaks. So, Laura, you're a LinkedIn marketing strategist and founder of Connor Speak. Would you like to share some of your key tips with our listeners?
Why, certainly. I have 3 tips that I think everyone should start to take advantage of. As far as LinkedIn is concerned, well, as far as increasing your visibility is concerned, whether you own your own business or you are working for an organization, you have a message to share. You have value to add. And so it's so vital that you take that leap and move from just being the person that no one notices and no one hears or no one even knows is there, and you need to stand up and make yourself seen. So how do you do that? The first thing is you start to speak. So you're with Toastmasters right now. You need to find opportunities to speak at your club, at other clubs, in the community, at your workplace, at networking groups, any place that you can find to get out and speak, you should try to get out and speak there. That's how people are going to know that you have value and you have something that can help them solve their problems. And it doesn't matter what you do. Whatever you do, there is a platform for you to speak. So you need to get out and speak. The second thing you need to do is you need to be on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the world's largest professional networking site. And that is where you can start relationships and nurture these relationships with people that are local in your local area and anywhere across the globe. So when you combine LinkedIn with all of the new people that you're going to meet at different Toastmaster clubs, and nowadays with Zoom, you can attend a Toastmaster meeting every single day, several times a day, with clubs all across the world. So you can meet them, then you can connect with them on LinkedIn and start that relationship there. And then the third thing that you need to do is you need to start to use video. And video is where people are going to start to know, like, and trust you faster than they would if they were just seeing your name pop up. When you can speak and you can present your thoughts and share videos and share them on LinkedIn, share them on Facebook, Instagram, your website, anywhere else, anywhere that you can put these videos out, that is the triple threat. You get out and speak, you connect and you build relationships on LinkedIn, and you put out videos, and you will be unstoppable, I have to tell you. So those are the 3 things I would recommend everybody to do right away.
I like the fact that you said that we will be unstoppable. That's
absolutely
powerful. And finally, Laura, as a female leader, do you think that we still have a long way to go and a long way to learn before we reach equality?
Well, we have a long way to go, but that should not be a deterrent to continuing on the journey that you're on. So many times we could say, okay, well, boy, oh boy, how do I get from point A to point B? Or it just never seems that we're going to reach equality, so why even bother to try? If you focus on that, then it sometimes can be discouraging. So what I suggest is you want to try to be the best version of yourself. Try to take whatever classes that you need to do to take, self-improvement, read books, do all these different things, and day by day try to improve your life, the lives of others. And if you do that every single day, we're going to get there, right? You can't eat an elephant in one sitting, right? You have to cut it up and take bite. That's the same thing that we have to do. We have the long goal about finally reaching equality or achieving equality, but until we get to that, we are going to make it one step at a time and do the things that we need to do. And over time, and as we improve and as we do certain things, then equality will be there for us.
Thank you, Laura. Amazing advice. Laura, thank you very much. Please, would you like to share with our listeners, where can we find you?
Well, you can find me in one of two places. Well, my number one place that you can always find me is I'm on LinkedIn. That's my hangout of choice. So linkedin.com, I'm at Laura Connor Speaks. You can't miss me. You can reach me there, or you can also visit my website at connorspeaks.com. And if you go to my website, I have a free ebook on 18 different ways that you could increase your visibility on LinkedIn. So that's a great resource. And those are the two places that you can find me.
Thank you, Laura. We will place your information in the link below, and people can find you. Thank you very much. And thank you to our listeners for your time. Stay tuned for our next episode. Okay.
Thank you so much.